Another question. We've seen in the press lately that we know two of the big things that are put to us when we have people renew their memberships are graffiti, and you've spoken about that here before, and noise, and you've spoken about that here also. We noticed in the press recently that there was some extraordinary efforts by the 106th Precinct to reassure the community that they're doing everything that they can do regarding noise. I think the captain sent out letters to everyone who had put in complaints. He talked to his troops, and they went out and they investigated in more detail. Is there any plan to do something like that in the 102? Because we are hearing more and more about these type of quality of life crimes now that the economy's doing bad and people.
Yes, actually, they were talking about it at the community council meeting yesterday. Our number one quality of life complaint in the 102 Precinct, which I'm sure is 106, is noise. A lot of radios, a lot of parties. I know in the past we had a noise order. In the summertime, we would have a noise order Friday, Saturdays. If the calls came into the precinct on 311, they would go out and handle it. I just found out yesterday they're not going to have the noise order. But I also wanted to, the captain never brought it up yesterday, which I wanted to reiterate, is that we do have two conditions units now. Plainclothes cops, 6 and 6. 6 cops, and so one sergeant, 6 cops that do 10 to 6s, 9:30 in the morning to 6 o'clock at night, and we have another team that comes in at 8 o'clock at night to 4:30 in the morning. So between them and the business conditions unit, which we work till 11:30 at night, and the patrol guys, I mean, I think we should hopefully we'll get a handle on the noise. I do know it's a big problem. I'm not going to lie to you. It is getting worse. I mean, you see it. I see it. Unfortunately, I mean, part of the problem is too, like Eric was saying before, do more with less. All right, and it is a problem, and I just, we are on top of it. I mean, last year, we issued hundreds of, noise summonses. I just hope we're on top of it again. I'm sure they are, and with the complaints coming, and if you do have a noise complaint, you have two options. You can call 311, and when you call 311, you get a case number. If it doesn't work, try calling the precinct, direct, 805-3200. All right, and tell them that you called 311, the party's still going on, or you never had success with 311, and then we get it. Either one, we get both, but call the precinct direct, and then we'll assign a precinct sector card, or whoever's available, the conditions unit. So I'm hoping, hoping we can get on top of it this year. I know it's getting worse. I mean, just citywide, you see the difference. And,
firecrackers.
What's that?
I have firecrackers going off in the middle of the night.
Already, huh?
Yes.
That's it's about that time.
80th Street and 90th Avenue.
Okay. All right. I'll let the Officer Ioli, he's around. He'll let him know. And I'll let what time? Nighttime?
Yeah.
Nighttime. Okay. I'll let the conditions, midnight conditions. Like I said, don't hesitate, because I want to basically. I want to get the conditions guys involved. I said that, and they just trying to tell these guys. Like when I come from the meeting, I give them the plans. I said, listen, this is what we have. And the sergeant will be like, okay, no problem. So I want to, whatever I give them. But I'll definitely, especially with 4th of July coming. And I'm sure with 4th of July coming up, I won't, because it'll be the last meeting. Every year there's a plan. It's a citywide plan for 4th of July about more cops, different types of plans. So we're going to have it again this year. We'll be on top of it. They're going to have extra cops here.
And we're having summer meetings this year, so feel free to help. Yes, we are. We're closing down for the cold weather months. We're going to be open for the warmer weather months.
Oh, thanks for telling me that. No, that's great.
Well, you have to come back in July to pick up your award.
I will come back in July.
Thank you.
Can I just,
yes.
You want to add the fact that noise complaints, when they come in on the weekend and they can't address them, can I go ahead? When they come in on a weekend, the noise complaints, and they can't address them, what they will do is they'll go back to those locations later on in the week, during the weekday, and knock on the door and tell them, you had a noise complaint this weekend, and we intend to watch your location so that if it occurs again, you will be summoned. So there's a follow-up on it, which is good, because this way they're sober during the week. You don't have to confront a drunk or whatever on a weekend party, and then at the same time they get the message. So that's a follow-up on it as well.
Thank you for bringing that up. Yeah, the captain actually meant that yesterday at the meeting. Also, I just want to let you know too, with 311 complaints, we keep them, we log them, we get a record of them. And if we get, every month, we always look at our top 10 chronic 301 complaints. A lot of most of them are noise. And right then, when we get that list, we look at it. If there's lots of it's anonymous, but if there's a phone number or an address, we go there, we call the people up. What's the story? What happened? Yeah, there was one. Then we go back and we, like I said, we do the follow-up on it also. And that's part of ComStat, which everybody heard. ComStat is the Precinct headache. And we have to follow up on that. And that is part of it also. Which Officer Jervis, she handled inside now, she handles 301 chronic calls. So, and like I said, most of them, I mean, like I said, 90% of them are noise. So, like she follows up on it. So she calls or we go over there. So we'll definitely try to be, like I said, don't hesitate to call, because you might not get satisfaction at first, but we'll definitely try to get there as fast as we can. Like we said, unfortunately, do more with less. They're not hiring. It's a fact, they're not hiring cops. They put in place at 250 in, when we should have about 2,000 in. So I can't stick around any more people. So I ain't gonna stick around, but it is gonna be tough. And hopefully, we just have the cops to do it. Give us a little patience, give us a little time, but we'll definitely try to get on top of it. We have a good captain. Captain McAvoy, he's definitely on top of it. Brooklyn knows the needs, knows the crime, and we got some good bosses and cops. But they'll be there. So, like I said, like today with the train problem. I mean, that took up half our, with everything going on, with the traffic and everything else. It took up half. But we dealt with it, so. But we'll be there. So, just like I said, any problems, just call the precinct. Call the precinct or business condition. Yes, I'm sorry.
These cars, teenagers who drive around in cars, playing music, so you can hear them a block and a half away. They've been warned and warned and warned, I'm told, for 3 years. Why don't you stop and give them a ticket?
Oh, no, I do. No, trust me, I do. We do.
Okay.
No, we do give tickets to them.
Because every day I go on the avenue to go to church.
Yes, we do. We do give them tickets. I mean, like I said, I can't, to listen to every single one. I can't read all the time, but like I said, if I'm going down Jamaica, I see it, I'll turn around. I won't, there's times I can't, but I'll turn around and I'll stop them. And then lots of times I'll stop them. I'll stop these individuals and I'll ask them, you ever get a ticket before? Yeah, I got a ticket before. So, okay, well, here's another one. I mean, if they don't care, then and then the judge sees this, maybe next time he'll raise the fine a little higher. I mean, we write the tickets, but it's up to the judge to give the fines. So, and if it's a house party, and there's a problem, we go back once, twice, that's it, then we can take the equipment.
What time is it supposed to be the noise? 11 o'clock?
No, see, technically there is no set time for, everybody used to think 10 o'clock, 11, there is no set time. Basically, it's just how loud it is. I can be playing my music 1 in the morning, but if it's low, then, but you could call me 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you could call me 10 in the morning, 4 in the morning. If we go there and it's being too loud, then they can get a ticket.
I would suggest call the precinct.
Yeah, I would. If you really want to call the precinct, we'll definitely try to.
We get 311 with police complaints.
Yeah.
805-3200.
Yeah, call the precinct. Yeah.
And plus, if you do make calls and for some reason the officers are too busy and can't get to it, and it slips through the cracks, just let us know too, because Maria has the hotline to the 102nd precinct, so we'll bring it to their attention.
Yeah, I know. It's my office. We do have sound meters. I don't use them. If I go there, basically how I write it is, if I hear a car radio, approximately 3 car lanes away from me, that I hear the music, to me that's too loud. Okay? Some cops might say 4. Mine is 3 car lanes away, windows open, music, I have to justify, I have to learn how to write. But we do have sound meters. There are a few officers that are trained. We use those a lot for the bars. If there's a nightclub or a bar, we use those. But we will, if it is a continual problem, we'll use it.